Hey gamers, don't forget to listen to the Game Nights radio show every Tuesday. Also on Got Game, check back often for brand new reviews by me. The Game Nights channel will have interviews and more reviews coming soon, so check back often. If you guys are sick and tired of YouTube partners and big corporations trying to take over YouTube and diminish the users, then please watch this video.
Let me tell you a story.
It's Caleb here. Man, the 100th review spectacular is finally here. I'm sorry it's not Zelda Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, but those games are just incredibly long. And the reason why I'm doing this game is I feel that the gaming community has not had a good Adventure Link review. So this will be the most in-depth and most awesome Zelda 2 review that anyone has ever seen. And I kick-started this review with my awesome new intro and theme song. So we are just oozing in awesomeness today. Oh yeah. Anyway, folks, I know that this technically isn't my 100th review because the K-Wing fan army tells me that I've done 103 or 104. So the numerical system is kind of flawed. So sadly, after this review, the numerical system is ending and it will just be review this, review that, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, as you can tell, Zelda 2 is a very different Zelda game, and it's a huge departure from the overworld Zelda that everybody grew up loving. Well, folks, it's time for us to start the Adventure of Link review. And I know that I'm just itching to start this, so let's do it. When we first met Link, he was a young man who had come to Hyrule seeking fame and fortune. What he found, however, was a kingdom in ruins, a powerful relic broken and hidden, not to mention a damsel in distress. Link leapt into action, took on the army of darkness, and slayed the evil King Ganon. Then he stayed in Hyrule to be close to Zelda and became her champion and protector. Then on his 16th birthday, a mysterious mark appeared on his hand.
Link, this mark means that only you can awaken Zelda. Long before Ganon, Hyrule was a kingdom of magic and peace. As the old king passed away, he told secrets of the Triforce to his only daughter. The prince was angered by his sister, and a mysterious wizard had possessed her and cast a spell on her. The prince ordered from that day forth every princess born would be called Zelda. You, Link, must take this map and find the Triforce of Courage. But be warned, the forces of evil want your blood to revive Ganon and will stop at nothing to kill you.
With the old woman's haunting words still ringing in Link's ears, he sets out to save the real Princess Zelda and restore Hyrule to its former glory. At the same time, Link best be at his guard because Ganon's minions are out in hordes to slay Link, for only his blood can bring back the King of Evil, Ganon. So, you managed to kill Ganon, save Hyrule, and the princess. Then who in blazes is she? A hero's work is never done. In any case, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. The player takes on the role of the hero of Hyrule once more, and it's the player's job to guide Link through one of his most dangerous and perilous adventures to date. For all around you, Ganon's minions are out to kill you and bring back Ganon. Now, the formula for Link's adventure is no different than the last game. Link travels through the world of Hyrule, visits towns, learns new abilities, and of course enters dungeons, where of course you fight monsters, lots of them.
and go toe-to-toe with many different bosses. Link will also discover hidden secrets throughout the land of Hyrule, as well as collecting the numerous items. It wouldn't be a Zelda game without getting stuff, now would it? Still, the overall point for this game is not to resurrect Ganon, and of course, rescue the Princess Zelda. Again. Wait, didn't we do that last game?
In order to play as Link, you use the Wiimote, and you simply press the 1 or 2 buttons in a nest pad fashion, and I will explain in more detail after I disappear.
I wouldn't judge the size of Link's sword, he can still vaporize you. To use a magic sword, just hit the 1 button. Jumping is done by, of course, pressing the 2 button, and later on, Link can combine attacks while jumping. As you see, I'm destroying rocks. Pressing the plus button brings up your magic menu, and in order to use magic, all you do is press the minus button. That's select for you NES owners. Gameplay-wise, the game is really good, and I have no issues with it. Zelda II is a lot different than its predecessor, much to the dismay of many Zelda fans. The overworld top-down view has been replaced with 2 new views. The first view is that of the typical RPG map, similar to what Final Fantasy would use later. Next is the side-scrolling element, similar to that of Super Mario Bros. That's used for the battles. Although to be fair, it's not quite as fun as the original Mario Bros. The side-scrolling stages change from towns, pathways, forests, ruins, dark caves and deep caverns, hot deserts, plains, murky, nasty swamps, and a whole lot more. Now, my favorite design stage is the dungeon with the dragon, and probably the temple stage, because it's the only palace that I think looked really different than the other ones. Plus, is it just me, or did the pyramid scream, "I'm evil"? I mean, I was getting an evil vibe from it. Was anybody else, or am I just crazy? Don't answer that. I really hate the music for this game. It's nothing personal, I just can't stand it. The Zelda theme was awesome, but this overworld theme, it makes me want to slap someone. Now, I did enjoy the palace stage, but that's because I heard it in Melee. Now, my wife has a degree in music, and even she says that the music doesn't work for this game. The boss battle music is just lame. I mean, listen to this. A 4-year-old could compose that. You're telling me that they couldn't get somebody better to do that? Look, Zelda music is supposed to be adventurous, exciting, not lame. It has to be tense, like Koji Kondo's Labyrinth theme. Listen to this song that I just put on this track, and it makes the game seem like it's so much better. The music is dragging this game down, and you could torture somebody with the Zelda II music, and that's just sad. Ah, The Adventure of Link. This is one of the few games that could pwn me time and time again as a little kid. Even at my ripe old age of 26, I still get my keister handed to me in this game, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Let me tell you guys, that is the making of a great game. No. That's the making of an epic game. Games that are a pushover to beat are no fun at all. I mean, where's the challenge in a game that says, "Oh, I'm so easy, anybody can beat me"? It's like, what's the point of playing it? You're gonna beat the game, and then what? You're gonna throw it away? See, a game kicking your butt is actually good for you. What gamers are missing nowadays is the moral undertones that we had in gaming back in the 80s, of never giving up and learning from our mistakes and picking ourselves up after failure. We weren't about just to toss the game away after we begged our parents to buy it for us. No, when we died, we continued. We learned from our enemies. We knew which enemies hurt us, which enemies stole our experience, where the hearts were, where the magic was. This is what Zelda was all about. The Adventure of Link is the sequel to the hit NES game The Legend of Zelda, with a lot of significant changes. Zelda II is the first game in the series to introduce new elements for future Zelda games. Link can now interact with townspeople. Ooh yay! In fact, it's important to speak to everybody, or a certain task later on might not be accomplished. You went all the way there and you thought you talked to everybody in the hidden village, but you missed somebody and now you can't get your thunder spell. Ah! Link also has new equipment added to his arsenal as well. Like Link can finally jump! How cool is that? And when defeating a certain monster, the player is rewarded with experience points. You heard me right. When you reach your goal, you can make Link stronger by leveling him up. The level up system also allows the gamer to choose which ability to level up. The final important ability Link learns is how to use magic. You keep track of your magic by a meter at the top left-hand corner of the screen. Most Zelda fans are still outraged that video games Mozart, Koji Kondo, did not do the music for Zelda II. It's not that the music of Akito was lacking or anything, but Zelda is all about storytelling. And without Kondo, the music doesn't fit the game at all, with exception to the dungeon theme, which is pretty cool. Still, I know that if Zelda 2 had awesome music, gamers might not have been turned off to Zelda's sequel. Leveling up early on in the game is wicked important. I can't stress that enough. As soon as you guys get out of North Castle, head for this small group of trees. Pick up that power tab and level up your health to level 2. Now enter the first town and get the shield magic. Don't leave without the shield magic. After beating the first palace, make your way to the town by the caves. This is my secret level up spot, so pay attention.